So step 2 of my technique that I'm doing, since I'm doing the crackle, my next step after my background is dry is to take some glue and get some glue on there and then paint on top of the glue, and that paint that is on top of the glue should crackle to show a little bits of color underneath. Eva, assistant, can you hand me the glue please? For this I'm going to use some wood glue just because it's here, but you can really use any, you can use the Elmer's, the white Elmer's glue works the same. But again, I'm just showing you one of many, many techniques. There are several in that book, there are several that you can try on your own. Can somebody bring me a paintbrush, please? Just one of the wider ones. So just because I'm showing you this specific one does not mean that you have to do this one. I want you guys to try different things so we can compare ours later. So the next step is I'm going to get a paintbrush to, thank you, yeah, that's perfect. I'm going to get my paintbrush to kind of paint the glue down, and it's a little thick, which is okay. It just takes a long time to dry. And I'm not going to do it over the whole thing, just so you can kind of see how it crackles and what else you can do.
So that's glue?
This is glue, yeah, this is just with glue.
So is it supposed to be really thick?
It's supposed to be kind of thick, yeah. But you'll notice when you do this, if you try this sometime, you'll notice the thicker the glue is in certain areas, the thinner, like you'll see what kind of crackling it does. So I'm trying to give you like a little variation just so you can see. All right. And my one little PSA, public service announcement, anytime you use these brushes, if it's gel medium, if it's glue, if it's paint, rinse them in warm water with soap and water and rub them in your hand until everything is gone. Alright, so I put that brush to the side, and then now I'm going to add some pigment. This is just some white paint with a little bit of yellow tint, and I'm just going to paint it on top of the glue. And you should start to see it immediately will begin to react, and it's not going to really crackle so much until it dries. Now remember, this is all about the experiment. You never know what you can discover unless you try something, okay? So don't just do the thing that I'm doing. Try something different. And after I dry this, I'll show you what happens, or where it crackles. And then this isn't even the last step. Then after I'm all done with this is part of my background. Then the next thing I'm going to do is we'll work with some stamping and some stenciling, and we'll try a couple different things just to see if we can get some different techniques. Can you guys that are close kind of see the crackling start to happen already?
Yeah.
You can see it. I mean, it's hard because the color matches the glue a little bit, but you can start to see the paint crackling.
Does the glue dry clear?
It does. So the goal is to be able to see some of that color through the crackle. All right? So here's what it looks like. I'm going to go take it to the dryer just for a little bit to let it speed up and crackle a little bit more. And you guys can work on your backgrounds.